Lord have mercy. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been MIA for so long, but I am so happy to be back here with you. You do not understand my excitement. Like, I am so happy to be back in front of a camera. Finally, I have been busy, you guys. And on today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I do as an unsigned model in the UK. Let me just tell you, first of all, the journey of trying to get signed is not for the weak. If you're not like super attractive or have that lethal face card, oh baby, it's gonna be a little rough for you. But if you have the height, which I know I do, if you have the body, which I feel like I do, I have the model shape, and if you have the drive, which I do have, then you're gonna get there at some point. Because all the castings I've been to in London, all the castings I've been to in Manchester, all the online applications I've been doing, all the social media I've been doing to get presents, all my catwalk video, even working for Birmingham Fashion Week, I'll talk about that later. That still hasn't gotten me a contract, but let's get into this video. What I do as an unsigned model in the UK. So you're trying to become a model, chase modeling, but let's be realistic with ourselves. If that contract doesn't come in, if that agency doesn't find you interesting, if they don't find you relevant to what their clients are demanding, you need to look for something else. You need to have something else going on for yourself, because you don't want to be sitting down not doing nothing. Like, I'm not signed, I don't have a job, I'm out of education. What's going on for you? So I'm gonna tell you what's going on for me. So right now, I'm an unsigned model. I've done like photo shoots, casting, collaborations. I've worked for Birmingham Fashion Week. Yay! And what I do for myself is that currently I'm a college student. I study marketing at college, and that's a full-time course. I go to college 3 times a week, so that has its own toll on me, because it is an intensive course. Let me tell you, there is a lot of content to be digested with my course. So I do my course at college, and then I have a full-time job. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to mention where I work at before you people start looking for me like this. Because I know some people could get crazy like that. I'm not going to mention where I work, but I have a full-time job. So if you have, as a model, like as someone trying to become a model, like chase modeling, but have a job, have something else going on in your life. Okay, so I am a college student. I'm a full-time employee at a restaurant, and I'm chasing personal styling because I have a good eye for fashion. You're not gonna see that in this video because today I'm comfy. It's Christmas Day. Let me show you. I've got my Grinch socks on, okay? I've got my green and red socks on. Shout out to McDonald's, the Grinch meals. You're not seeing any fashion in this video, but I'm chasing personal styling at the moment because I have a good eye for fashion. I wear fashion every day, although I don't post it on social media, and I feel like I should, because like I have a really good combination. But at the same time, that's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone is going to like my style. But I've gotten a couple of clients who have contacted me for personal styling, and I have styled them properly, and they love my work. So I'm going more into personal styling, and at some point you'll get to see some of my works, and I'll be doing a segment of personal styling content creation on my pages. That's the third one I'm also into. And then the fourth one I'm into is content creation. Right now, I'm making this video that I have that going on for me. I do social media. I post reels on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So I'm trying to be more consistent. I say this every time. I'm trying to be more consistent, but I just need someone to hold me accountable, like for posting my videos, because like I'm the worst person. I'm the worst person when it comes to being consistent. I just need to be held accountable. What if someone promises to give me £100 every time I post a video? Do you know I'll be posting every day? I need that kind of, not money terms, that was just a joke, but I just need someone to hold me accountable. I could hold myself accountable, but I would slip up a lot. So I have the content creation part, and And that is what I have going on for me. And I also am a volunteer at a charity shop in my area. I do that for a full day once a week. So imagine doing all those 5 things at once whilst pursuing modeling. So you need to have things going on for you. And I'm going to explain how all of these things add to me, and also how it adds to me in the sense of taking me to where I want to go in the future. So the first one I mentioned was being a college student where I study marketing. So marketing, I want to go into marketing in the future. Fashion, PR. So it's related. Do you see how they're cohesive, how they relate to one another? Yeah, that's why I'm studying marketing, so that I could go into fashion marketing in the future. And fashion marketing, obviously, you're going to be working with like the big fashion brands, modeling. It's all correlated, okay? Are you with me on this page? Got it. And then the second one I mentioned is a full-time job. Baby, we need to maintain the lifestyle because clothes are not cheap. We need payment coming in to fund the lifestyle. We don't have sugar daddy, we don't have sugar mommy, we don't have sugar baby, we don't have sugar anything. We are not eating inside any national cake. We don't have shingbang. We need funding, and baby, that job is where we get the money from. We thank God. We praise God. We praise God. That's where we get the funding from, to travel to castings, to pay for clothes, to have a change of wardrobe, for transportation, for feeding. That is, you need that one. If that one is not the most important, but we need the money. And then the third one I mentioned was personal styling. Obviously, as a model, when going to shoots, you need to know how to style yourself. You need to know how to present yourself, how to sell yourself through what you're wearing. Like, dress how you want to be addressed. If you want to be addressed as a model, dress like a model. If you want to be addressed as a carpenter, dress like a carpenter. If you want to be addressed as a mechanic, dress as a mechanic. I want to be addressed as a model and as someone who's stylish, so I'm gonna be dressed as a stylish person, as someone who loves fashion. So that's why I'm into personal styling. And I also put like a couple of my looks that I've done like in this video, so you can see like that I really love personal styling and styling myself with fashion. So that's what I want to do. And also, if I'm going into fashion PR in the future, I want to know how to put outfits together and, you know, do something that's very fashion forward, if you understand what I'm saying. I just hope my voice is not too low when I'm editing this video, else I'll just add volume in CapCut. And then the fourth one I mentioned, what was the fourth one I mentioned? I can't really remember. Yeah, I said I was doing a charity shop. So I volunteer at a charity shop. So volunteering at a charity shop, many people have asked me why. And honestly, I don't think there's any reason like to say why I want to volunteer at a charity shop. I just feel like, in as much as we're all chasing our passions, our interests, and everything, we should also give back to society in some sort of way, as little as possible. And so if that just means that I'm volunteering for a full day in a week at a charity shop, then I will, because let's do some free service, let's help some people out, let's, you know, do things that be beneficial to many people of society. And also, people do not know this, it's also a great addition to your CV and your professional resume, because it just adds that sense of fulfillment. Not fulfillment, but he's chasing some things other than money. You're chasing things other than money. That's what that kind of translates on your resume. Maybe just for me, or not for others, but I just love it. I just love it. I love doing what I do. And you guys, one thing I forgot to mention earlier in what I do Unsigned model in the UK is that also in college, I'm the president for media and outreach at college. So I handle the content creation on my college's page, the student union page, not the actual college, the student union of my college. I handle the social media, the PR, the marketing, all the videos, the newsletters. I'm in charge of that. So that all has to do with marketing still. Do you see how they correlate? I make videos on here for my personal TikTok and YouTube. I make their videos there. I do the newsletters and all of that. Though I'm new to the role, but I'm getting the hang of it. You know, like I'm super, like, if I'm not good at it, I'm gonna make sure I get good at it. And also, I'm also the class representative for my class, so clock that one. One more thing I need to mention is, yeah, I'm chasing modeling on the side, because What I have been doing as an assigned model in the aspect of modeling industry is that I've been trying to revamp my portfolio, because if you've been following me on my TikToks, I've been saying that when I got into modeling, I got into it the wrong way. I went to a photo studio and bought a portfolio that cost me 4 figures, which I regret deeply, because if I have the money that I used to pay for that portfolio right now, I would do things differently. I would probably book a session with Brandon or Andre and direct me in the right path, but I went the wrong way. And not also Brandon and Andre, I would like change my whole wardrobe, like do like buy stock with my skincare, take care of myself properly, and know how to tailor myself in the industry. But I didn't know that then, so I forgive my younger self. 9 months ago, younger self, I forgive him. And so what I'm doing currently is just collaborations, CPFs, and now I'm more intentional with the collaborations I do, because sometimes I check my portfolio, I check other people's portfolio, and I also do my research in the fashion industry and modeling industry and see what modeling agencies and what the fashion is demanding of models right now. So I look at that and then see how I can incorporate the demand into my portfolio by doing new themes, new looks, changing my hairstyle, because I've got my hair braided before, just to put like a new look in my portfolio, create different aesthetics in my portfolio again, try to collaborate intentionally. And with the poses I do these days with my shoes, I try to be more intentional with them, because like sometimes you just get in front of the camera and then just like move whichever way you want. But now these days I'm trying to be more intentional with how I'm posing, what kind of poses I'm doing. Because let me tell you this, 20 poses, like 20 different poses, is irrelevant than just having 5 poses that make sense, that are actually intentional, that say something. So it's better you have that quality 5 than having a bunch of 20. I wish I knew that earlier, but that's what I'm doing currently. Like I said, I collaborated with Birmingham Fashion Week. I walked their fashion show. I've just been like doing lots of collaborations these days in Birmingham and getting myself out there, trying to post on social media a lot. I'm not that good at it, but yeah, that's what I've been doing in the fashion industry, modeling related. Right now, this is close to winter. This is December right now. There are no castings happening. There are no that I know of. There are no castings that are happening. Usually when the castings happen, it's in the summer, spring, summer. That's when castings happen. But right now, there's nothing going on. I know there's London Fashion Week in February, but the castings for that one is very, very, very exclusive. Only if you're signed would you know where those castings are happening at. And if you're not signed, you can't even get into those castings. So we're just going to do the best we can to get into there. And also what I'm trying to do is update my my com card, get a physical portfolio, and what's that thing called, digitals and polaroids. I'm trying to get new digitals, because the ones I have are quite outdated. I've grown my hair more, my skin has gotten more clearer. I'm more confident now. I know like what kind of poses to do with my digitals. So just trying to be more intentional with every actions I take, trying to get signed. So that's what I've been doing as an unsigned model in the UK. You should have something that you are doing. Don't just sit on your lap. Don't just say, oh, I party every week with my friends and look for modeling opportunities. Yeah, look for modeling opportunities, but aside from modeling, what else do you have going on? And besides, I hope you people know that modeling doesn't pay as consistently as you all think it does, because do your research, guys. If you chase modeling, lima, constantly, consistently, when you get into it, I pray you all do, whoever's searching to get into modeling, I pray you all do. But when you get into it, it's not, there are seasons for it. Like there's fashion week, there's when you get booked, there are times when you don't get booked. So the times when you don't get booked, which is more common than when you actually get booked, what do you plan to do? Because I have met people who have been signed for over 2 years and they say their agency have only found them jobs once. So baby, you need to got something going on for yourself, because you can't rely on modeling money. We just can't. We need to have something else going on for yourself. And also, when you have something else going for yourself, when you go into castings, you have more things to talk about yourself. You have more things to sell yourself with, because I would assume that modeling agencies wouldn't want to sign someone who doesn't have any passions apart from modeling, any hobbies, because they will also, even in your online applications, they will ask you, what are your hobbies? What other skills do you have? Tell us about yourself. So if you don't have anything to tell them about yourself, what would they sign you? So just have something going on for yourself. And that brings me to the end of my video. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And also, Happy New Year, guys. I can't wait for 2026. Honestly, it's gonna be something I don't know what it is. But I'm excited for 2026. I hope you enjoyed my video, because honestly, in this video, I'm being truthful. You know, all my videos have been truthful, but I am speaking out of genuineness, okay? I'm being genuine in this video, like all my videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love my video, and I can't wait to see you on the next. Bye.